Hey everyone, it's the Cunning Crafter. We're here with either part 5 or part 6. I don't remember which. But we're having fun, so what does it matter? That's what I say. Okay, so I want to decorate up this little bit here. Oh no. My stamps are losing their stickiness. Ooh, I was going to do a series of 3, but I think I quite like just the 1 button stamp there. So we'll do one up here too. This might be harder to do. There's a notepad behind it. Okay, I'm not sure if I like that one up there. But it is on. You can put the butterfly, see, I pulled this butterfly out to put, I think I like it there. I think we're going to go around that though with some antique linen distress ink. Just because my fussy cutting leaves a lot to be desired. Lots of white edges. But that is the magic of ink. Oh, I've got a really itchy ear. If you heard any like whistling around there, that was me scratching the inside of my ear. I left my glue open all the end. There's a horrible big bit there. No. So these butterflies I printed out from the Digital Collage Club. They are resized down. I think 40% downwards is the sizes I went with. Okay, so is that all those pages done? Do I feel like we need anything more? I think we're good for now. So at this rate, we'll be here until next Christmas decorating these pages up. So let's get a wriggle on. We don't have much for these pages. Let's bring in the button stamp. Like so. If I can find it. I did tidy up. Oh no, I didn't tidy that up. Some of this, I think, in the vintage photo. Actually did get some actual. I actually did get some actual. How many actuals? Finish my sentence as well. Some sewing tape, measuring tape out. But I just think that they've been so white, and I don't know how that would ink up. Oh, it takes. I don't know why it's got an eyelet in it. Ooh. Right, we'll be playing with that later. Does this want a little butterfly or something on it? I feel like it needs something. But what else does it need? What about one of those eyelets? Because there's nothing on that page either. Okay, I have to guess. This is probably not how you do this. I have no strength to get these off unless I do it like this. Because I did really want to try and keep the vintage card. But so far, that is all that remains of it. You want it? I do. I think I'm going to put that there. So we need the crocodile out, and I'm going to use the, let's see, 3/16 of an inch punch. No, I should have used the 1/8 of an inch punch, but it's not going to matter. It's in. And that's how it looks on the other side. So do we want anything on this page? This seems to be a good contender for some of this. So if I cut that eyelet off there, right, put you in the bin. Let's ink all this up, bring in a book. I'm down a glue book. Oh, I was stamping on it. What am I thinking? Do it a bit more. What am I thinking? Do I like it? Don't think I do. I don't think I like it there because of that lace. So we'll keep that in mind for something else. What have we got in this box? Just want something little. Shall we do like a little cluster down there? I didn't like how dark that bit was, but I'm probably then going to put some black lace there. Because, you know, me. So my little fussy cut scissors haven't turned up yet. I'm very sad. I have fussy cut some butterflies with my non-stick scissors. Again with the weird scissors. Where does that come from? Couldn't get me drawer in there. Okay. Oh, look at how pretty that bit is. But I don't want to lose that butterfly. I will, because of the way that that wants to be. Because it does, it wants to be there. So no. Actually, put this down. In the bin. Now I always put glittery cardstock into the general household rubbish waste and not the recycling. Just something I read. But if I'm wrong, please correct me. I just want to bring in the next page. next pages, should I say. I don't know. I like it. I think I'm going to make it, but I don't think I like it for that page. So let's just put that over there. Do I like it for there? Is the question. If you can hear that, they're rustling around looking what's for me tea. What about decisions? Nope. Okay, we're gonna put that there for later. Okay. So I'm still none the wiser of what I want here. Oh, I know what we can do. Yes. Okay. I'm going to bring in this glue. We're going to bring in the stays on. Load that up. Print it once on here. And then print it again here. The stamp stayed behind. Let's try that again. With that there. I don't know why all these pages are stuck together. Like, I know it's a glue book, but very annoying. Put that there. Just a hint of a stamp. And none of these stamps are sticking to the plastic sheet they came on either, except the thimble, just because I think I haven't used it. Okay, I'm going to tear around this and see if we can use that somewhere. And keep that one on there for now. Okay, so what about this page? That's putting it off, you know. And I don't want that. I think I want to stitch through that, but not necessarily through the page. Or do I? Yeah, no. I'm just going to stitch through that on the machine. I'll be back. Well, you were probably all shouting at me before I went to my sewing machine that that was not going to be a good idea. My lady is ripped in two, and that got dragged through the sewing machine and I had to delicately retrieve it. So, that was that. something, though that would look quite cute on there. No sewing. But with maybe a bit of lace. Where's that bit of lace? Let's see if we can salvage anything from that. Yep. So I'm sitting here puzzling also about what to do with that doily. I really don't know. In fact, I'm contemplating taking it out and take the back of this. I don't think it needs anything, does it? Maybe a butterfly. Have all these teeny tiny butterflies put out. I mean, teeny tiny. We could have two quite similar. No. Get off my finger. Yep. Again, the antique linen is going around these. Once they get stop getting stuck to my fingers. Because there's thick there. Yep. So that goes in there like so. So this doily. Well, this is a doily. Does it just want something stamped on it? Does it want that? Put on it? I do a time it is? 24 already. Well, that doesn't work. I think we may have to get the big sheets out. Oh, what's down here? Oh, that is cute. Where did that come from? Does anybody remember where that came from? We'll cut it out of something. Like, not the white. The white is not going to show a thing. Like this pink. Definitely not going to sew this through a doily. No, it's not inked. Oh, that's gonna bug us where that's come from. And then we've got 4 more sides of it to decorate. Oh my goodness. Buttons? Has anybody seen my buttons? I don't know actually about putting buttons on because the doily's quite lightweight and buttons are heavy. I have the cardboard buttons. Yeah, the cardboard buttons look good in there. Now, did I hear correctly that 3-in-1 Disco has doilies? I don't know. Or was it tacky glue that Disco has doilies? We're going to find out. We will find out. Huh. Everything is just sticking to me. I do believe I am going to have to cut some more of these buttons out. I think I've already got enough for this one signature. Okay. What about the inside? I've just had a thought. I've just had a thought. Bear with me. Circle dies. Stitched circle dies to be more specific. Sewing journal. So I do believe I got these off AliExpress or about that size. I think they gotta be too big. Okay. What do I want in there? Yes, please. Put that back before I lose it. Okay. So that will fit in there like so. So let's just go around that with the antique linen. Then I was contemplating embossing it. I don't think I do. So then we need something, because obviously this is going to be separated here. We need something on that side and something on that side. So I'm looking at my stamps. Don't think there's anything there that I want. Oh, we could go with a pretty large butterfly. That's the biggest one I printed out. I think it was. So that one's too big and I feel like that one's too small. And these ones won't work. Actually, I quite like that, you know. And I think that is the colour I want. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to dip it. feel like I should use the 3-in-1 on those. Okie dokie. I don't want to fold that yet. That glue being wet, so I'll just flip it and we need something else on this side. Should go for a bit of black or a bit of blue. Bit of black. Right. So I've pulled out these 3. I think neither that one, or maybe we could sort of cut something right down out of this. I like these pins. These are again from the Digital Collage Club. Apothecary labels, I think they're called. This thing keeps floating over and it's very annoying. And then one of those little brown buttons, if there's any left. Couple, not many. Always go on about the right side and the wrong side of lace. I'm not particularly fussed. Ooh, let's do a bit of vintage photo around this one. And I can see from the back it's not particularly straight, but it'll do for me. Okay, so now we have to fold this. I think this is dry enough. How does that look? So we have that there. Like so. We open it up. We have this here. And on the other side, we have that there and that there. So there's another bit done. Our signature is bulking up quite nicely, and I mean bulking up quite nicely. That those 2 layers of paper on the middle of that doily, very thick. So we made this tag together, I do believe. Or I might not have, this might be the one that I made off camera. Either way, I will link this video down below. And I was thinking we could add this doily cluster thingy that I made ages ago. But we are going to have to back it onto some card because I want to make it into a tuck spot. And obviously this is very fragile. So let's see what is in the scratch box. That'll work. Do we want to add anything more to it before we stick it down? Oh, I got one of those little balls. I think that's too much brown. Was that a pinky one there? Do we want a tail or a button? I do like the button. Okay. I feel like we could just sew through all of that. Should I give it a whirl? My green thread. If we do this before we back it, we're not going to have to worry about anything we're putting in getting caught on knots and whatnot. Yeah, that's it with some glue, which I haven't put my lid onto, or the pin in, my other one. Naughty, naughty. I watched a good film in the Prime the other night, in The Courier with Benedict Cumberbatch, set during the Cold War, about a businessman who was entrusted to smuggle secrets out of the Soviet Union. Based on a true story, and he took a brilliant part. It was amazing. Very good film. Okay. Just trying to think of the best way to do this. I think we might actually want it stuck on that side. I'm going to go with the PVA just because it's a fine tip nozzle bottle. Gosh, how delicate doilies are. Okay, let's try and do this straight. And then follow this around. and it's going to go in the bin. Oh yeah, see how sturdy that is now? I feel like this might need some black on it. After I've just stuck it all down. Actually, I didn't stick that down, did I? Maybe some of the more lacy lace. It's a bit fuzzy wuzzy. And yeah, some of the lacy lace. I should go over here. Not down there. All of this, the vintage floral. Oh yeah, it's vintage floral. And I think I might want to stitch them on the machine, but not through the page. And then we'll just glue it on. And then that will tuck in there like so. Yeah. So yeah, I should have taken all of this out. Some could work on that. Okay, I'll be back. Ta-da! Now we can just stick that down. So these were all pre-made ephemera bits that I'm using, but as you can see, I keep it to a general theme and then just adding some bits in to tie it in. It'll work with your project. Like, I don't have that much pre-made made because I just don't know where to put it. If you could see behind me, I'm surprised it hasn't all fallen down yet. There's just boxes upon boxes of stuff. Okay, so that will fit in there like so, but we don't want it in yet. Okay, and then we'll have this page. Where are my rubber stamps? Ah, see what I mean? They've all just fallen out. Let's just pile them up over there. I think a pair of scissors on that side. No, pair of scissors on that side. The tape measure on that side. Okay, I think we're getting ready for walkie time. So I'll pause and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, you'll never guess what happened. Oh, do I tell you? Yes, I'll just tell you. I went to pick up the dog poop and got it all over my thumb. Don't worry, they've been sufficiently cleaned. And I didn't have anything on this to clean my hands with when I was out. Okay, so I've decided to put this up here. Is that the worst? Not perfect, but we get the gist of it. Is there something Yeah, there was something on that side. I forgot. We've just put it on as well. I don't think the camera likes this vellum. It's making it very difficult for it, I think. So yeah, maybe I should put the lot V on a by scratch card or something, because I don't want to say that's lucky. Getting pooed on. I didn't get pooed on, I put my hand in poo. Two very different things. Oh, we can put that in there now, it should be dry enough. Now that's stamped, that's stamped. Okay, I thought for here, just these flowers. And remember when the pockets only used half of the press stud. Hold on. My battery died, and then when I changed the battery it said this card cannot be used. So fingers crossed we've been recording and it hasn't just told us it's been recording when it hasn't. If not, you've missed a happy accident. If it has, you know all about the happy accident. Right, do we think something like that? As a pocket, because remember, or if it hasn't recorded, I dropped a stamp. So now we're having a top loading pocket. Somebody needs to find a solution to that. When your stamps lose the stickiness. I have tried, oops, sticking them on with Brit stick to no avail. So again, answers down below. Somebody's got to know. Okay, apologies if this video is going to be longer than, you know, an hour, because I do just want to get this finished. Oh. No, we'll wait to stick that in until I've done some stenciling on this side. We did the vintage photo, didn't we? Right. Now let's stick this in place. Down there, across the top, and down there. Okay. See, that's what I was aiming for, but up there. So we'll have to make something to go in that as well. Oh, we'll do that another day. Let's just get this signature down. Oh, I think we're on to the last set of pages. Okay. Corner tuck, I'm thinking. Let's just cut this down. Ooh. Oh no, I was going to say it's getting a fair bit windy out there. It's a plane. Never mind. The blinds are shut. It's been a long day. Okay, that was drawn on the Cricut. I want to use antique linen is what I'm using. That's what I wanted to use. And no, I am not going to attempt to cut that out in the middle. Okay, that seems like a straight edge. Let's just cut you across here. Down here. And across here. Let's go around you with some vintage photo. It's amazing how much ink stays on your sponge. Do I want anything? Ooh! Did I throw all of them away? I did. Except for that one. Down a bit there. This sewing was what it said. This tiny bit of this. Ah. But it's enough. I just want that half of it. I'll cut this in half. Could you even see what I was doing there? Probably not. You know what thing I want? And one thing I'm realising now is I'm using all these scraps from the other pages in the first, what do you call it? Signature. Oh no, I know what I want to cut that out with, and I'm just seeing something else in here. Yeah, I showed you what it was. That I thought could go in that tuck, but I think it's too small. Okay, which ones are those ones? Those were the round ones. I'm sure I've got like pink inch style scissors for Christmas in the 12 days of Christmas. Right, let's see. And then I could sew that onto there. Yep, gonna. But first I ink this up brown as well. Yep, I like that layered look. I'm just going to put a bit of Pritt stick on and hold it in place. Apologies again, I know this video is going to be over an hour long. Maybe we're over 2 memory cards now, and the first one was the bigger one. Okay, let's go and stitch around that. So I don't think I really showed you those scissors. These are Westcott. And they're just like pink in shares, and I also have a pair that does a round edge. Oh, how cool does that look? Okay, let's first of all get some gluing done. I've all of a sudden got messy. I was doing so well. What have I done? Let's just put a little bit there so I can stick this bit on, and then for the whole thing and a bit down here. This on, and then stick this down. And then stick this down. So now I'm thinking that thing I showed you, which is just a piece of packaging, that would fit nice in there, wouldn't it? So that's to keep in mind. Okay, this side. Oh, so this is from a very old sewing kit. The sewing kit was a bit worse for wear, as you can see by all of this here, but it's from Czechoslovakia, and I just thought, wouldn't that make a lovely pocket there, and then in that pocket I would put in one of our handmade fabric tag cards. I just think that is so pretty. So 3-in-1 for this, and it was 25p. So I shouldn't have to cover up the 25p, but and I don't know if it needs something like a button on there. Or a few buttons. And I'm just really bulking this journal up. I don't like the colour of that one, I think it's too dark. nice and same as that one. I don't like that one. It's too new. Or should it just be one button? I think it should just be one button, but I think it needs some thread in it. So I'm just going through the front a few times and I'll just tie it off. And not at the front. What have I just done there? I think I looked at through itself. Back in there. And you see how we have like the illusion of a pearl there? Does that mean we need to put an actual pearl there? Or are we good? I think we're probably good. Okay, this side needs, I don't know what it needs. I just found that on the desk. Where does it come from is the question. Was it for there or was it for one of these pages? I'm gonna put it there. Okay. Everyone here. A bit of stenciling. Okay, this we're going to fussy cut round. So this is just a bit of book page that had some leftover paint on it. What happened if I pull that with some yellow just to dull it down a bit? Again, I've said yellow, it's antique linen. Right, we'll try it on a scrap first. It makes it pink now. I think that is probably going to be better than that. Okay, that was the page 4. Does it take the paint off a bit? It was a bit much. Okay, I'm now thinking of this as a base for that. Having that as a little pocket there. I actually think I want to chop a little notch in it. That's just a 1 inch hole punch. I think we'll want something darker around it. Not that you can really see the brown on the brown, but whoops, it helps a smidge. Ooh, no, we'll want the colour one there, so I've gone with the 3-1 just because this is shiny. So yeah, whenever I have pretty packaging, I keep a hold of it, because you never know what you can make with it. Anybody else find out with these punches? I don't really like copy paper. Is that just me? You know what I'm going for now? The Fluver. I'm running out of little ones. There might have to be a big one. What that little one in this colour? Butterfly, maybe? Beautiful. Dark one there. I feel like we need some lace though. Okay, I'm gonna go around this butterfly in the vintage photo. One of my other favourite laces. Nope. It does need some lace though. I think it needs some black lace. I think it needs some black lace. Is what it needs. And one of these little resin roses. Yep, that is it. That is what it needs. So we need to make another piece of ephemera. That'll be for another day. Because like I say, who knows how long this video is now. I could not find my glue there and it was right in front of me. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I went over that with the vintage rubber. There's just too pink. Let's do this little butterfly. And then these two. So when that is dry, I'll glue that on there like that. And I'll be able to tuck something in there. Like that. It's cute, just makes that page pop. So thank you so much for joining me. This video may be in 2 parts, who knows. And I will see you next time.